All right, this is your boy Juggernaut back with another video already, guys. So, we're trying to keep up. They've changed the event on us. We now have buck frags, so there's that. And they basically, I mean, look at this. Yeah. So I'm just making this video to kind of explain what's going on, right? They're adjusting. Um, Basically, we had our team, a large group of people from Guns of Glory all over, right? People who were helping each other, people who were informing each other, and people who were just kind of overseeing stuff. Well, with our chat rooms, some of our chat rooms, they got infiltrated with bots. And when I first started noticing something was when Guns of Glory joined the line, right? They started a line name called GOG VIP. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the timestamp here. Right now it is 13:20. Okay, so they're changing things all the time. Well, there was a real one, and there was a lot of copycats. Well, Guns of Glory basically wanted to know what we were up to. Um, and there's a reason that Gunmuse doesn't refuse to use Chinese applications for communication. This is a problem. Okay, they they spy on their own people. That's well known. I mean, it's a documented fact. I mean, um, and there's no regulation on it. Well, now it's coming over to us, which this is not going to end well for them. I mean, I'm making it publicly known, and so are other people. I'm not trying to light fires, guys, but it's got to be known. You know, there may have been some people in those chat rooms who were your friends, and they might have been getting tricked, and some people were, these bots were necessary for some reasons, right? Because people were trying to add people. Thing is, there were good bots and bad bots, and there were fun plus bots, and there were, just personal people's bots, and people were using them against each other. They were nuking people's rooms, where they're basically destroying rooms, or they're filling them up with bots, or whatever they're doing, right? Spamming them with whatever. Um, I recently just left every single room that I was in. I did not want the fallout to hit my friends and their groups. Um, I know it sounds like total BS, but my friends know the close ones that I'm still speaking with, not on a Chinese chat service, right? Which is Line, Line. Um, you know, Sorry guys, you guys have been infiltrated. Fix the problem. There's a website. You can search Google for Line chatbot, or let me search it here real quick. Maybe I'll put it in the link below. Line bots. Just search Line bots, right? And they got bot designer and stuff like that. Line's a little bit behind on the times. Okay, these have been out for a long time, but people are using them for not good things. Okay, they're using them to get people's information. They're using them to share, and FunPlus is in on it. I'm sorry, that's the God's honest truth, and it's sad too because I absolutely love this game, but I'm gonna keep playing it, and that's why they keep changing stuff. Okay, now if you look here, we've got let me see if I can find level 12. I'll go ahead and hit it anyways. I don't care. We're getting our buck frags, right? If you guys are small and getting your buck frags, save them up, save them up, save them up, save them up, save them. I don't know if they're going to do away with the point system. Who knows? They are unpredictable. Why? Because they don't care and they don't plan anything. And they only care about one thing. What you are or you're not buying in these shops. Okay? It's a sad truth. And there's some people in the game who are devs, okay? And there's some people in the game who are benefiting from the developers, okay? And I've been planning to call this out for a long time. And people have said it, people have, hinted towards it, but the God's honest truth is it's happening, okay? And this has been a long rumor. You guys can confirm it or not confirm it in the comments below. The problem is that Guns N' Glory is so focused on making money that they're not worried about customer satisfaction. Okay, they want you guys frustrated. They want us frustrated. They want me frustrated. They want me spending I ain't spending. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna change my account and get free stuff, you know? And you guys can keep changing the game, but we're gonna, you know, when I say we, I say me and my friends and, you know, the people who are interested in cracking these codes. We're gonna continue cracking it. Um, and, you know, honestly, none of this would ever happen, but I'm gonna show you my bag, okay? Because it tells a bit of a story. Some people in my alliance will probably remember when I brought it up. And I said, you know, guys, did you guys not get these rewards? You know, it was, here it is. I had to spend so much gold to get these vouchers, these Black Friday vouchers. Well, the event, right? I think it was on the last day of the event. So I went and spent a bunch of gold. I think it was 50,000. Yeah, 50,000 to get these vouchers. Well, I didn't get these until the day after the event shut down. I got them in my mail. So I contacted customer support. You know, you guys see that in my 1-star rant video. And they told me, too bad, so sad, wait till next year. I was like, I paid for that gold. I was like, I don't care if it cost me a little tiny bit, but also my R5, you know, and I was just kind of fresh in that alliance at that point. And she brought it up, and she was like, oh, I didn't get my rewards. And then, you know, the next day she's like, yeah, they're in my mail. Well, Guns to Glory, you know, customer support said you can use them next year. Come on, guys. Seriously, you guys just need to, you know, whoever's pulling the strings, you know, cut those strings. You know, this is a game. This is a game for people. It's a game for fun. And if people are having fun, they're spending money. You know, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate from people for even bringing a lot of this stuff up, and people are like, "Oh, it's gonna ruin your channel." I'm all about fair, free information. Okay, if they weren't trying to do these kind of things, none of this would be an issue. You know, KOA is the playground where they kind of test things out and see what they can pull, and then they bring it over to Guns of Glory, and then they just change things, you know. And they had the Black Plague event. I mean, who under their right mind would have even thought that that would be a good idea during the quarantine? I mean, anybody, you know what I mean? They don't have any kind of, they need sensitivity training. Like, they literally need to be, you know, just taken out of their positions, given sensitivity training, and taught like what it's like to be a real human being. Okay, because, you know, you got bots in those chat rooms. Well, these people who are trying to run this company are nothing but heartless robots. You guys can do whatever you want. You know, if you guys are gonna try to shut down my whatever, you know, I'm still gonna play the game. I'm here for my friends. I'm here for the Guns of Glory community. I'm talking like the French community, the German community. I'm not going to drop any names because I don't really want to get anybody in trouble, but Gunmuse doesn't care. You know, he even put it in my comments. You know, if you're chatting on a Chinese server, you know, you don't know, you know, even if Guns of Glory, sorry, Fun Plus doesn't own that chat server, the friend might, you know what I mean? They might be trying to, you know, hey, I'll help you, you help me, we help each other. Businesses do that, you know. I mean, I do that with my YouTube thing, you know. Like, I'm like, hey, you know, you help me, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Or even in the kingdom, you know, hey, you give me a little bit of you give me a little bit of iron, I'll give you a little bit of this, you know. Hey, man, we just help each other. It's the way the world works. But some people use that power for good, or that, you know, that connection, the communication for good, and some people use it for ill. Okay, and I'm always going to use it for good, no matter what. No matter what happens to me, no matter who tries to bring me down. And that's what I suggest people do, man. You know, not everybody's your friend. Okay? You know, and you got to figure out who those people are for yourself. You know, the thing is when you don't have something to give these friends, are they still around? Are they still hanging out with you? Are they still chilling with you? Do they still want to be your friend? That's a question you got to ask yourself, and that's not a question I'm going to answer for anybody. And I'm not here to preach. But I am here to say that, you know, we're getting free stuff, so I'm going to count my blessings where they're at. I know some people are going to be upset because I'm talking about this, but it's real news, you know. I used to get upset with with Gunmuse videos, and it was just a personal preference, right? You know, he wants to chat about what he wants to on his channel, and I can see how channels evolve. Mine's evolved in such a short period of time. We've only been, I mean, we were born like 5, 6 weeks ago, um, and it was just topics that I wasn't interested in learning about. Anyways, the information was always there. I started out watching Captain Cowboy and Esqua and Gun Muse. Those are the videos that I started diving deep into, and I'm not saying they made mistakes. All their information was really good. You know what I mean? But I like going really deep down the rabbit hole and just picking it apart. It's like, hey, that's right, but you know, um, it is what it is. And without their information, I never would have gotten my information. So a big shout out to everybody, whoever made these videos, and anybody who helped them make them. So at the end of the day, it's a trickle down effect. I wouldn't have, I would have still made my videos if I didn't have the communication network that I have now. But would my information have been, as reliable? Would it have been as good? You know what I mean? Would I be able to have up to date information all the time? No, absolutely not. It would have been a lot of me just figuring things out as I'm going on. And now I don't really have to do that so much. So I know it sounds like a big rant, but it is. But, there's a lot of really good news in here, guys. So let them scramble and try to change things. A lot of the old kingdoms were just like, there's no way we could do these achievements, And they were right. In my opinion, they were right. But because the queries, they're going to adjust. But they're no longer going to have access to at least my information. Whatever anybody else wants to do in some other room, that's completely up to them. But I refuse to hand feed these guys. If they want to try to trick their customers, I'm going to make them work for it. So let's see what we got here now. Kill 145, level 15B. They changed things up. That's cool, though. I'll take Buck over Retribution any day, I did say that if they were going to do that, the system that they had before, if you would have started a brand new farm, or in a brand new kingdom, it would have ruined the game. It really would have. The point system would have been manipulated. Heck, I was going to do it. I was going to go and create a whole bunch of new farms and have some killer super little castles that were just destroying stuff left and right, And I'm glad they changed it, but they shouldn't be making these kind of updates anyways. These speed updates, guys. Do you guys have beta testers, like, testing this kind of stuff out? I don't want to do it. I don't want anything to do with you guys personally. I wouldn't trust you guys with a 10-foot pole. But you guys need to hire somebody to test this kind of stuff out. There's plenty of people out there, especially right now, that need a job. And maybe you guys need to start outsourcing instead of keeping the same group of people you got going on right now, or at least have somebody overlooking people to make sure they ain't doing anything dodgy. Yeah, I know this is a lot of truth and a lot of what people might consider hearsay, but I got my sources. Maybe you got yours. Gun Muse, I'll be over there as soon as possible, man. Things are just changing faster than I could ever imagine. I'd really like to shout out to Matthew, Kingdom 42, Paper Matt, right? He introduced me to the German community because I'm really interested in just helping everyone in every country, Russians, French, Chinese, whatever, literally just getting the communication together where we can all help each other. So it is what it is, and we're going to adjust. We're going to adapt to whatever, and that's my life motto. No matter what happens, I'm going to wake up tomorrow's a new day, even if today wasn't the best one. So, and today is a good day. I'm really lucky to have my friend Keisha and definitely Muffin. I know Muffin's her integrity is her first priority. She would not jeopardize the Guns to Glory community. She's got nothing but heart. She might be brash, which is what I love about her. She tells it like she sees it, call it like I see it, and that's the way I am too. You may not like what I have to say, but I'm not gonna feed you. I'm not gonna feed you something and tell you it's something else. Anyways, this is your boy Juggernaut. Stay tuned to our videos, guys. I mean, really, we're going to come up with up to date stuff. I mean, if I have to do a premiere every hour, you know, I'll do it. And Guns Lures got to realize that, because I ain't got much else to do during this quarantine, and I can do whatever I want for the rest of my life. That's the way I see it. Whether I'm going to be a rich man doing it or not, it doesn't really matter to me. So keep up, Glens of Glory, community, and Fun Plus. Good luck. You guys got to fix this stuff. Stop trying to put out fires, and build a proper fireplace. Peace.